Hey, this is Stacy, and I'm here because I want you to feel successful capturing and sharing your stories in scrapbooking. And this is the last episode of Photo Freedom for this first season, and I want to make sure that cameraman Rick, cameraman Brad, know that it's been really fun working with them. And actually, it's not a mistake that I'm wearing my new orange Fanta shirt from Target. It's very much going to coordinate with the things that we're going to talk about today in terms of how to store all your beautiful color product. It's a system called Scrap by Color, and I get lots and lots of questions about it. So we're going to talk about it in detail. But cameraman Rick wanted to contribute to the segment with his orange soda. It's not Fanta though, Rick. I'm sorry, it's not going to work for me. Here you go, catch. Woohoo! Yeah. Okay, so let's talk about how you store your stuff. Oh my goodness, you have so much stuff. I know, because I do too. Let's talk about pattern paper. I'm going to share with you my folder system for storing colorful pattern paper, and of course I'm going to focus on orange, okay? When you open my big cabinet that holds big giant paper folders, you're going to come across a folder that is for scraps. Okay, so you can see that all these scraps have orange in them. Okay, so I definitely keep and use my scraps over and over again. After the scrap folder, and this is true for all the colors, I should say. So in my filing system for paper, I have these sets of folders for all of the different colors. For red, yellow, orange, green, violet, indigo, it's the whole Roy G. Biv thing going on. So, but let's open up the next folder. The next folder is just orange. So it's letter stickers, lots and lots of orange letter stickers. And I like to keep other products that are kind of too big to put anywhere else. Look at this nice piece of transparency. I like the die cut. Like if you have die cut papers, I kind of put them right in the beginning so that they don't get lost. And then I have lots and lots and lots. It's going to kind of fall. Lots and lots and lots of orange pattern paper. Notice that it's just orange. It's not orange and green or orange and blue, okay? That comes next. After the orange folder, we come to the orange combination folder. This is where the pattern paper goes that isn't just orange, but it's orange in combination. So there's orange and green and red and light blue sparkly and beautiful. Now, ooh, stop right there. You're thinking to yourself now, how did you choose to put that paper in the orange folder? Because it's also yellow and green and kind of this barn red and brown. And the answer is, I don't know, I just decided to. You have the freedom to put paper wherever you want to put it. But combination colors, you'll definitely run into a choice where you have to decide, and you just decide where to put it. And you can change your mind. You can totally change your mind. You're a woman. You have the prerogative to do that. Okay, so that's kind of a quick synopsis of how I store my pattern paper by color. Now let's talk about all the embellishments and doodads that we tend to collect. I have what I call color bins, and I love, love, love my color bins. Okay, this is my orange bin. You're not surprised. And actually, hey, cameraman Brad, if I put it right here, can you kind of see down inside? Okay, because what I want you to see is it's not super organized. It's just kind of all thrown together, but it's all orange. And I love that when I'm working on a project, a page or an album, and orange is one of my primary colors, I can go get the orange bin, set it on my desk, and I have at my fingertips everything orange that I could possibly use. For example, I have orange ink, lots of orange ink. I have orange felt. How cool is that? I even have 2 little orange mini albums. Those are cute. But down here, look, I'll show you some of the things that I do that might be a little bit unusual. I take and I break up all of my colored pencils, and I put the orange pencils in the orange bin, except that that's a brown one. Gonna have to remove that. I have, oh, this is one thing I love to do. I talked about the ink, but I even keep the little sponge daubers that I use with the ink. When I'm sponging the edge of something, I keep the orange daubers in the orange bin, okay? I have orange brads. If brads and little sparkles, jewels come on a card together and they're all orange, I throw the whole card in the orange bucket. Probably one of the most important things I do, wait, here's orange sparkly paint, okay? One of the most important things I do, the most helpful, I guess that it's a huge solution, is I get an orange jar, not an orange jar. I get a clear jar with a good sticky lid. See, sticky. It's actually an old candle jar. The candle burned out, I washed it out, and now I have a great jar. And because it's got a sticky lid, stuff's not gonna fall out, and I can twist and turn, and I can find all the little embellishments that I want. And then I can open the lid and reach down and grab it out. Does that make sense? So all of my color bins have a glass jar for the little things. I also have just, well, here's more orange fabric. I think you've seen it. Oh, this will remind me to talk about the next thing. See this card of orange ribbon? It all came together on a card. After I've used most of it up, and I have little bits of orange ribbon left over, I'm gonna show you what I do with it. So let's put all this away, because there's a reason that I don't keep all of my orange ribbon in the orange bin. That is because I have too much ribbon, okay? So out in my studio, I have shelves, just like in my fake TV studio. See the jars with ribbon? I have the same thing in my real studio at home. But here's an example of a glass jar. And again, because it's glass and I can twist and turn, I can see just what I'm looking for. Now, here's something to think about. People ask me, they go, if you store everything by color, do you want to, I mean, what about like your holiday themed stuff? What about Halloween? Do you not have a Halloween folder? And the answer is no, I don't. Because I really scrap by color. And that's why I call the system Scrap by Color. But if I'm scrapbooking Halloween and I want to find something that's Halloween and orange, I know that if it's Halloween-y, I'll find it in my orange stuff. Does that make sense? So I don't have to have separate folders for all the different themes. Look, here's orange ribbon that says trick or treat. When I need it, then I know that I'm gonna find it with my stash of orange ribbon. Besides the fact that I have too much ribbon, I love having beautiful jars because they're inspiring in and of themselves. All right, deep breath. Now, I have one thing that is not orange with me today, and that's simply because I got a little tired of all the orange. Aren't you glad I didn't bring my orange brads? I keep all of my brads for the same reason that I keep ribbons separate out of my bins. I keep my brads separate because I have so many brads and I love them. But I keep them in little tin buckets in a drawer, okay? And then I can pour them out into this little pill counting tray and I can dig through them and I can find just the brad that I want. Does that make sense? I'm gonna hold it up, yeah? You got that? Cool, huh? And when I'm done, I just go like this, tap, 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 and it all goes back into my little green tin. Okay, get the idea. That's what I do with my brads. And aren't you glad I didn't bring the orange brads? I think I already said that. But it was funny, so I need to say it again. The one thing I want to tell you, oh, no, I have more. Here's the other question I get all of the time. Stacy, what do you do with product that's truly multicolored? Well, first of all, you need to know that some product looks multicolored, but it's really not. If I pull out this collection of Japanese tape, it looks multicolored, but it's really not. So what I do for reals is I take off the orange tape and I toss it in the orange bin. And I put the purple tape in the purple bin. I break it up, okay? So if you can break up a product, you do that and you put it in the individual color bins. If in fact you have multicolored product, like here's some more Japanese tape, I mean that truly is multicolored, okay? And in that case, you get yourself a multicolored bin. And that's true with paper as well. You get some folders that are for multicolored, maybe for brights and for pastels, depending on how much you have. But in the multicolored bin goes the products that come together that are very much multicolored. Now, once I open this product up and I use a couple of those brads, there might be this one right here left over, and that one's blue. So I would actually take that blue brad, I'd go to my blue bin, I'd open up my blue glass jar, and I'd drop it in. So after I've opened up multicolored product, if I can, I put the colored product back in the bin where it belongs. But you will find product all the time that's truly multicolored, and it belongs in the multicolored bin. Look at those cute envelopes, lots of multicolored stickers. So if you're working on a page that really has lots of colors, you can go to the multicolored bin, okay? Great solution. All right, we're just about done, except that I have a huge tip. I've been eating, I keep multicolored jelly beans. Speaking of multicolors, I keep multicolored jelly beans in my studio because they make me happy and because they're yummy. And I have a tip for you regarding your jelly beans. I don't think it's wise to break them up and store them by color. I think you should just eat them as they are. Okay, Remember me, will you? Because my message is, you can choose to decide, whoa, that was a whole lot of words. You can decide to let go of all the obligation and guilt that you feel for all of your photos. You can decide that you're a fun, creative woman and that you can do something with some of your pictures. See you next time. Oh wait, there's not a next time. Bye, cameraman guys, see ya. Hey, thanks for watching. Bye.